MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swinging a foul straight back.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Left-hand batter waits. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That one fouled off. Nootbaar aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Out of third, the second baseman, Brendan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's Nolan Arenado. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. And the 1-0.
Hey!
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. There goes the runner. There's a ball.
Out the corner. He's
Throw, save. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, center field. Myers moving under this one. And that is that. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, it's Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Bottom of the first, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The left fielder,
Gray, a former All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Here's
Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two out, space is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Lucan Baker. Valdez back to work. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. That one almost got him.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 18.
So digging in, Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Walker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
This one in the dirt, throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Struck him out looking. And now Victor Scott. Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a foul out of play. Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now, Jeremy Pena. This to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball. 1-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. Hit on the ground, might be 2. In there safely. And now Cam Smith. Golden opportunity right here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
That's 3.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. That one ripped, but foul. Diaz, the runner at third. Pena on second. Dubon on at first with 2 down. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Steps on the plate for the force. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Mason Wynn. Walker. So up next, Lars Newbar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a...
Runners on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Top of the third, no score. This ball's chopped on the ground. Paredes to the plate. Save. We're tied at 1. First and second. No outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that one pulled foul. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. He's in there. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Donovan stands at second with no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, come on. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Lucan Baker. Check swing, called strike. That misses, and it's 1-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. Make it 4. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one in the dirt, and the count now 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Check swing, no appeal. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Next for the Astros.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They say it went.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Now here is Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes.
Pajes goes 6'1", 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And strike two. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's going to be
Astros,
Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Right out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And that one's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to
Now
make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Ball one, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
One ball. One
Throw
strike.
to second. Tag. Out at second. One out. Base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Here's
the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. On the ground to third, Arenado. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Valdez back to work. Ball one low. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike two.
That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
Swinging a foul straight back. Nootbaar, the runner at second with one away. That one finds the zone. 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And now, Brendan Donovan.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This one in the dirt. Smith makes the play, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Paez applies the tag. It's a strikeout, one away.
Number 6.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying and gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. It's 3-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Luken Baker. Late on that fastball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now one miss.
1 strike. That's a ball.
Hauls it in for the out. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2.
Walker.
In the air, right side. Smith makes the grab. 2 down. Next to hit, Pedro Pajes.
The catcher, Pedro Pajes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's going to be Victor Scott. Safe at second.
He's in there.
In the dirt.
Huh. 2-1.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. On the ground, right side. Walker takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out. And now it's Christian Walker. He's already homered here in this one. Strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
The catcher, Yainer Diaz.
That's towards center. Scott brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop. At the play, Mason Wynn.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 64, Logan Fenway.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swing.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. The run scores all the way from first. And he's got no chance. He's out. Here's Contreras now. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Dubon to first.
Yep,
that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Pena beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ryan Helsley.
And there's a ball. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 strike.
In the dirt. Throws to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Baker in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Altuve makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Jake Myers. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Pajes gathers, goes to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. First offering, and it just misses. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one not close. 1-0. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat. Tosses to first, and that is the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 7-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. Tapped softly on the ground. Dubon gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Is yours.
The batter, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.